Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a bit more work on the Corrado, so I'll just take you around what I've done so far. So I've drilled out the spot welds for the excess bits that were on this centre tunnel, so that's given me a nice clean line, so I can join that up to the Corrado floor pan. So I've measured in between this inner panel and the side of the tunnel, just to make sure that I've got enough room for a decent sized seat. I've got about 21 inches both sides, which is more than enough. So the plan now is to trim this bit down so I can drop the tunnel down. I'll have to cut out of here as well, just to be able to again drop this tunnel down, and I'll do a little bit at a time just so I can kind of find its best position, but it is relatively centered now. I've had a bit of a change of plan in terms of the exhausts. So I was planning to have side exits for both engines, front and rear. Having stared at the engine bay for a while, it ain't going to work. There's just not going to be enough room, and it's going to be too much of a compromise to try and get the turbo where I want it and be able to route it out the front. The rear engine wouldn't be a problem, but the front would be. So the plan is to now run a conventional exhaust from the front to the rear. Clearly I can't do that down the centre tunnel because there's going to be a fuel tank there, so I'll probably notch the floor pan just left of the fuel tank and run the exhaust kind of beside it. So for that, all I'll do is get a 3.5 inch piece of tube, cut it in half, and then weld it in along that part of the floor. So that will allow me to put a 3-inch exhaust underneath it, and it'd be relatively tucked up underneath, so it won't be too close to the floor. So that's it in terms of the plan for the floor pan. So what I'll do now is I'll take that back out, start trimming this down, and probably start cutting out the panel. Right, so I'll put the camera down now and get on with cutting out those bits. Okay, so I've done the first cut, which is a rough cut at the moment. I've still got to go around and neaten it up and make it fit perfectly, but for now I should be able to get the tunnel in there and get it situated roughly where I want it. So what I've done so far is obviously cut the tunnel out. I've still got some more trimming to do over there. I've made some space by cutting out these seat rails, and I've just chopped up the back section here again just to make space. So as it sits now, I should be able to drop it in, and it should be sat roughly well on it. There's some trimming to do, but that should be a good enough start. The shifter, see how high that is. Just want to get an idea to see if that shifter is going to feel really high up. I think this is more. That's not too low. Yeah. Doesn't feel too bad. Okay, in terms of what comes next, what I'll do is I'll go from underneath. I'll draw around the inside of the tunnel. That will allow me to trim closer to how I want it to be. I'll probably leave probably about a 10-15 mm excess in the floor, just so the tunnel sits on top of the floor rather than trying to kind of butt weld it together, because there's not going to be a lot of strength in that. I won't be welding up yet. Once I've kind of trimmed, I'll probably just tack weld it in place, so that will allow me to do the rest of the work around the tunnel. For example, picking up off this cross member here, welding 2 braces down. The front, same at the rear, just to give this centre tunnel some extra support. I'll start fabbing up that rear bulkhead, route the fuel filler out of that quarter window, probably make up some steel to come across here just to re-brace it in terms of this seat rail. Might start putting some extra bits of steel across here for the rear seat rail. Yeah, and anyway, lots to do, but really happy with the progress today. Finally starting to make some progress on it, which is all good. So as always, thanks for watching. Please feel free to hit me up with any comments down below. I'd like to hear any of your comments, feedback, questions, whatever it might be. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next update. Cheers, bye.